Hello everyone. Earthquakes, destruction, and fires along power lines are just a few examples of what can happen in an ordinary city. Let's take a look at what other surprises might disrupt everyday city life. Let's get it on. This is what happens when a car crashes into a utility pole. A dashcam captured the exact moment when a piece of a construction crane fell from the 34th floor and landed right on the road in the Metro Manila area. The people of Nanaimo, Canada, watched in horror as a commercial building was slowly consumed by flames.
Oh my God.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the area's infrastructure took a serious hit. On March the 11th, 2011, an earthquake shook Tokyo's airport, leaving visitors to experience some nerve-wracking moments. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but many people were terrified. In January 2018, Boston and nearby cities were hit by a powerful cyclone. First, the area was flooded, and then due to freezing temperatures, all the water turned to ice. People had to live without electricity, water, and light for several days.
Дом в московском квартале уже почти готов. Настоящий бизнес-класс с подземным паркингом, продуманными...
Since snow and colder weather are so unusual in Istanbul, when they do happen, they create huge problems for drivers. On May 24, 2015, the parking lot of a supermarket in San Marcos, Texas, looked like this. The heavy rains had caused river levels to rise, leading to devastating flooding. A total of 1,500 buildings were damaged across the entire state, with the overall cost of the destruction reaching $100 million. Fire caused by electricity is much more dangerous than a regular fire. A truck hit the power lines, causing a short circuit that eventually led to this unusual fire. A water pipe over a highway sounds like a good idea until it suddenly bursts, just like it did here. The bad weather turned a trip on the Berlin subway into an extreme challenge. Heavy rain and a traffic light failure are among the biggest nightmares for drivers in Beijing. The worst part was that it happened during rush hour. The guy naively thought he could fix the traffic light on his own.
Hace una hora y media hubo un temblor grado 7.
On March the 16th, 2014, an 8.2 magnitude earthquake struck the city of Iquique in Chile. The tremors triggered a powerful tsunami, prompting authorities to urgently evacuate people from the beaches. Takashita Street is one of the most popular in Tokyo, and sometimes it's so crowded you can barely walk through it. This video was filmed in Florida on September the 28th, 2022. And it shows how a hurricane can transform a city beyond recognition. For large supermarkets, failures in the fire suppression system and an unreliable roof can be a serious issue. Just imagine the damage caused by such a downpour. A massive sinkhole, 5 meters in diameter, suddenly appeared in downtown Ottawa in June 2016, swallowing part of the road and causing chaos on the streets.
This is a salvage yard, tow yard, in Boulder, and all these cars.
September 2013 brought a catastrophic flood to northern Colorado. In some places, more than 30 centimeters of rain fell within 5 days, while the typical monthly average for that time of year is just 3 centimeters. That's only a fraction of the devastation. Over 100 cars were in the parking lot during the flood, and every last one was destroyed.
That were total burns. Turn around and you look at these flooded cars.
And another example of the flooding destruction. Take a look at this. Car after car covered in mud and insulation. Tow truck operators pulling more than 100 vehicles from a parking garage that had flooded here at the Fraser Manor Retirement Center in Boulder. As you can see, these cars will be a total loss, and once they're out of the garage, the mud left behind will take quite some time to remove.
In southwest Detroit, a massive water main burst, sending water rushing into the streets. But with the freezing cold, it quickly turned to ice, leaving cars not just soaked, but completely frozen where they stood.
That crew was pushing water and ice off the street. It is so cold, the ice was covering the cars instantly. as Cheryl tried to get out there to move them. Make no mistake, no defroster, no ice scraper was going to help free these vehicles from this ice. Dearborn Heights Director of Public Safety Paul Vanderplow calls these carsicles, and when it's this bad, they'll try to haul the vehicles to a garage to start the melting process.
Some power grids can't handle sudden blackouts, so when the electricity comes back, it puts on quite a show.
Brandon 125.
In 2017, a pedestrian bridge collapsed at a highway interchange in South Africa. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the aftermath still looked terrifying.
Oh my god.
That, and just once this metal piles up, it's pretty much a wall.
Yeah. When did it happen?
About an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. We're thinking, we found out about
Yeah, that's these are them Bethgon coal porters, them rotary dump. That's why they got the stripe on the end. They got a rotary coupler where they run it in there and it clamps it and flips the whole rail car upside down to dump them at the plant. But
A barrier gate is an excellent solution for managing and limiting vehicle access, though it's not always foolproof.
Oh, dude, oh my god, totally flooded.
Dude, this is crazy.
Oh, he's done, dude.
Guns up.
Done. Oh, is he gonna make it?
Dude, 2 cameras on, dude. That's insane.
According to witnesses, the sudden collapse of the facade felt like an earthquake.
Вы найдете слова об удовлетворении правосудия Божию в наших догматических учениях. Вы найдете.
In 2010, the winter in the Bronx was especially harsh. A snowstorm left drivers stranded in the snow for hours, unable to get out. The driver figured he could quickly get through the puddle, not realizing it was hiding a deep hole from a burst water pipe.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's just collapsing that whole goddamn thing.
I hope it's still not in the basement.
ट्रेन को जब बांध के टिकट से रखा तो ट्रेन को तो ऐसा
इतना दिन से न्यूज़ हो रहा था। ट्रेन को तो इसका करना चाहिए ना।
पूरा मोड़ दिया ट्रेन को।
नीचे कर देना चाहिए था। बाप रे बाप, कहाँ से है?
Hey, chill.
Qui stiamo sul ghiaccio. Marco, mi senti? Perché infatti qua non prendo te. Guarda! No, a parte. Ma si è spaccata la lavata. Saltata in aria lavata. Ci cazzo di lavata.
うわ、いけんがや、これ。無理に行かんな、これ。ほら、あと来たら行かなダメや、これ。
On January the 1st, 2024, an earthquake hit Japan's Noto Peninsula, leaving the ground torn apart with visible cracks. The attempts to turn on the narrow, sloping street ended in disaster. Fortunately, firefighters were close by and swiftly came by to help, pulling the bus out.
Watch out, Jay.
Hey, trust me.
The driver made a mistake, and the large bus got stuck at the intersection, blocking the road.
Down towards the turnpike, we got another one of the southbound express lane by 70, and it's going to be over 45 minutes upward towards the hour for the outbound towards Washington Bridge. Here's what you need to know about the bridges themselves. Inbound GWB, maybe 20 minutes. It's about a half hour for the inbound Lincoln, about 20-25 outbound Thomas Tunnel, and about 20 on the inbound side, about 20-30 for the outbound side.
Some geniuses decided to put the bus stop behind the fence, and it didn't seem to bother them at all. A surveillance camera in one of China's provinces captured the moment a water pipe burst. In less than 2 minutes, the entire street was flooded.